Okay, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our science class. So this afternoon, we will continue answering your workbook in chapter 2. Okay, everybody get your science workbook, please, and open on this page. Just give me 1 second. Let me share the page for you. All right, so open your science workbook on this page, class. So let's continue with this one. So last week, we already started answering the workbook, okay? So today, let's continue answering it. So for letter A, I think we already finished number 1, right? Number 1, this one is letter B. And for number 2, what letter is it for number 2? For number 2, do you know? Science workbook. Okay, do you still remember the answer, class? For number 1, we have letter B, Chimay. What about for number 2? What letter?
C.
C, okay, number 3.
B.
Okay, number 4.
D.
D.
G, okay. And what about number 5?
B.
B.
Okay, and number 6?
C.
Number 7?
C.
Okay, number 8?
B.
Okay, number 9?
D.
D, number 10?
C.
C, and 11?
B and D.
Okay, B and D. And number 12?
A and
D.
Okay. And what about for number 13? What stages of development are shown in pictures A and pictures B?
เมื่อเช้านี่แม่พูดเห็น
What stages? For letter A, class, picture A, what stage of development? Stageอะไรคะ Stage of development. What is it?
Childhood.
Childhood. And for letter B, adolescence and adult stage. Okay. All right, now let's answer number 14, okay? Because we already finished number 13, so let's continue and move on to number 14. So I'm gonna read number 14, and after that, I will let someone to read it. Okay, number 14. Mr. Charunsuk is 70 years old. He needs some help to get from one place to another. 20 years ago, he was able to move about easily without help. So question, state 2 changes in his body that make it difficult for him to move around. Okay, Mukmai, can you read number 14? Ani Mr. Charunsuk. Charunsuk.
Charunsuk is 70 70 70
70.
years old.
Okay.
He needs some help to get from one place to another 20 years ago. He was able
Able.
to move about
Easily.
easily
Without.
without help.
State.
State to
Changes.
changes in his body that make it
Difficult.
difficult for him to move around.
Okay, very good. So the question is, we have to state 2 changes in his body. So these are the changes, class. So you can write it down. Number 1, his eyesight was worsened. So the eyesight of Mr. Charon Sok is not good. It's getting worse. So you copy the answer, copy, Kian. And for number 2, his muscles have weakened. So the muscles are not strong. So Mr. Charon Sok's muscle is very weak. It's not strong. Okay, so I will give you time to copy, Kian. And if you're done, if you're finished, you can say, teacher, I'm done.
Teacher, I'm finished.
You can say, teacher, I'm done.
Done.
I'm done, okay. Oh, class, this one, do not copy na, Ani, no.
Teacher, I'm done.
Very
Teacher,
good.
I'm done.
Very good,
Teacher, I'm done.
Teacher, I'm
very good.
Teacher, I'm
Finish, teacher.
Teacher, I'm done.
Okay, very good. All right, so now let's proceed to the next slide. Okay, here, challenge yourself. Number 1, study the human growth curve below and answer the questions that follow. So class, this is the human growth curve,ใช่ไหม? If you still remember. So we have the age here. We have 0, we have 1 year old, we have 13 years old, and we have 20 years old. And here is your height in centimeter. And we have letter A, letter B, letter C, and letter D. Okay, so question number 1. The first growth spurt takes place between point A and point B. So from here, from A to B, that's the first growth spurt. Okay, so question, when does the second growth spurt take place? All right, Chompu, can you read the question in letter A? Can you read this one?
The first growth spurt takes
Place.
place with point A and
Point
point
A.
B.
Okay.
When does the second
Second. Any second growth?
second growth spurt take place?
Okay. So if the first growth spurt takes place in point A and point B, what about the second growth spurt? What point? Point alay. If the first growth, first growth is in point A and point B. Shamay, this one A and B. So when does the second growth spurt takes place? Second, what point? Point alay. This one is A and this one is B. What about for the second growth spurt? What point? What letter? Ani first, Shamay, Ning. Second, Song. What is the point? Or when does the second growth spurt takes place? What point? Point alay.
Point C.
Point C and
Point C.
point D. Okay, very good. So the second growth spurt takes place between point C and point D, which is 13 years old to 20 years old. Okay, you copy this one, Kian. If you're finished, you can say, teacher, I'm done.
Teacher, I'm done.
Very good, Tumbling.
Teacher, I'm done.
Very good, Mukmay.
I'm done.
Very good,
Teacher,
Kaimu. Very good.
Teacher, I'm done.
Very good, Pantan.
Teacher, I'm done.
Very good, Angkal. Is it delicious, shampoo? Shampoo, aroy mai. Very good, pot.
Teacher, I'm done.
Very good. Okay, now let's proceed to letter B.
Teacher, I'm done.
Okay, very good. Now let's proceed to letter B. So letter B is, how do we spot a growth spurt on a human growth curve? Tamlun, can you read letter B?
How do we support a growth spurt on a human growth curve?
Okay. So the answer for this question is, the growth curve is steeper during a growth spurt. So when you say steeper, it's going up, like horizontal, like this one. Like this one, steeper, ching, it's going up. That's steeper. Vertical, I'm sorry, this is vertical, which is horizontal. So this one is vertical, it's going up.
I'm done.
Wow, very good, Tanglang. 10, 9,
I'm done.
8,
Teacher.
7. Okay, very good.
Teacher, I'm done.
Very good. 6. Quick, quick, quick. 5.
Teacher, I'm done.
Okay, very good. 4. 3.
Teacher, I'm done.
2.
done.
Very good. And 1. Okay. Again, I'm gonna count 5. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm done, teacher.
Okay, very good. 1. All right. Now let's proceed to what letter, class? Letter C. Okay. Letter C. Look at the curve. What happens to a person's height after 20 years?
Teacher.
Okay. Now, class, look at this plate. This graph. This is 20 years old, Chemai. 20 years old. So from here up to here, what happened? What happened to a person's height after 20 years old? Is it going up or stop or just steady? Is it going up? Is it steeper or the height already stopped? What do you think? Class, look at here. 20 years old. This is the age of a person, okay? What happened to a person's height after 20 years old? What happened? Is it going up or going straight? Is it going up or is it going straight? What happened here? It's going straight, so the height of a person stopped, or the increase is just a little increase of the height. So this is the answer. Right, quickly, write quickly. So the answer is there is little or there is no increase in a person's height after he or she reaches 20 years old. So that means the height of the person already on its highest or maximum height. So maybe there's a little increase or probably no more increase of a person's height. Twenty, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15,
Teacher, I'm done.
very good, 14, 13,
Teacher, I'm done.
very good, 12,
Teacher, I'm done.
very good,
Teacher, I'm done.
very
Teacher,
good,
I'm done.
very good, 11, 10, 9, 8,
Teacher,
7,
I'm finished.
teacher, I'm done.
okay, 6.
I'm done. Teacher, I'm
Okay.
done.
Very good. 5.
Teacher, I'm done.
Very good. 4. 3. 2.
Teacher, I'm done.
1, 0. Okay, good job, kids. Perfect. All right. Now, finish. So chapter 2, finish. Okay, good job. All right. So kids, I want to tell you that for next week, don't forget now, next week, Teacher Maria will give you, or we will have a chapter test. Chapter 2 test na next week. So you study chapter 2 on your workbook. Okay? You study chapter 2, science chapter 2, science workbook. Because next week we will have a chapter test. Okay? Do you understand? Yes or no? Yes, I do. No, I don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay, very good. Now let's proceed to chapter 3. Everyone get your science textbook. We already done, or we'll already finished with chapter 2, and now let's proceed to chapter 3. Chapter 3, it's all about materials. Okay, what is chapter 3, class? What is the title of chapter 3? How do you read this word? How do you read this word? So chapter 3 is all about materials. Okay. So how do you read this word, Ani Alay? Class, what is chapter 3? What's this?
Natural.
Materials. Okay. All right. So open your book on this page. What are the different types of materials? Are you ready? All right, so everybody listen. What are the different types of materials? So there are different types of materials around us. Again, there are different types of materials all around us. Materials can be natural or it can be man-made. So there are two different types of materials. It could be natural or man-made. All right, so who can read this one? Kushi, can you read this part?
They are different type of material.
Me as na?
A lot.
Me as types and materials. Again,
What are the different type of materials?
okay.
They are different type of materials. Allow us material can be natural or man-made.
Very good. All right, so materials can be natural or man-made. So let's try to check what are the natural materials, okay? Let's discuss what are the natural materials. So natural materials are found naturally on Earth. We can get natural materials from plants, from animals, or from the ground. So we get wood, example, wood, rubber, cotton, and straw. All of this can be, or we can get it from the plants. All right, who can read this part? Tamling. Natural materials.
Natural materials are found
Naturally.
naturally on Earth. We can get natural materials from plants, animals, or the ground. We get wood, rubber, cotton, and straw from plants.
Do you understand, Kaujay Mai? Earth, what is Earth? Do you know what is Earth? Okay, so again, natural materials are found naturally on Earth. So we can get natural materials from plants, animals, or we can also get it from the ground. We get wood, for example, wood, rubber, cotton, and straw. So we can get these materials from plants. Okay. So first, natural material, number one. Okay, we have number one, wood. So we can get wood from trees. What objects are made of wood? Okay, can you give me an object? Can you give me an object that is made from the wood? So we have chair and we also have table. So what other materials that is made from the wood? What else? Can you give me example? Table, chair, what else? Bushi? Table, chair, what else? Made of wood. We have table and chair. Another example, give me example. What are the materials, class, made from the wood? Kaimuk? Class, can you give me example of materials or object made from wood? Number one, we have table, we have chair. What else? What else?
ไหนควร
อะไรทำมาจากไม้มั่ง
อะไรทำด้วยไม้เอ้าดูกูเลยที่
What else?
อ๋อนี่อย่าไปนั่งบอกงั้นไม่เอาจะตามปวดเสียงพูด
Class, what else?
Yeah,
We
but
have
what?
table.
เปเปอร์
ตอบแล้วเนี่ยตอบ
We
ได้
have
อะ
chair.
ไม่ได้ทำ
What else?
ตอบได้
เปเปอร์
Paper, okay. What else? Pencil. What else? What other materials made from the wood?
บ็อก
Onam, again, please.
บ็อกบ็อก
Box. This
Box.
one, B-O-X. Okay, box. What else? Think, what else? There's a lot of things, class. Table, chair, paper, pencil, box. Okay, so those are, or these are the examples of object that is made from the trees or from the wood, okay? All right, now let's proceed to the next material. Number 2, we have the rubber. So rubber comes from rubber trees. What objects are made of rubber? So we have tire or wheel. Can you give me example of an object that is made from rubber? So we have this one, tire. What else? Can you give me more? What else, class? We have tire. What else?
Eraser.
Ah, eraser. Very good. So eraser is also made of rubber. Very good. Next. Give me more example.
Glove.
Again,
Glove.
gloves. Okay.
Glove.
Gloves. Very good, Tanam. Gloves. What else? What other object that is made from the rubber? We have tire, we have eraser, we have gloves. What else? Okay, I think, all right, so we already have 3 examples. Now let's proceed to the next material. We have cotton or cotton. So cotton comes from cotton plants. So we use cotton to make clothes. So this is an example of an object that is made from the cotton. So we have clothes. What else? Can you give me more example?
Pens.
Clothes. Again? Again, please.
Pens.
Yeah, pants. Okay, what else?
Bags.
Bag. Yeah, there are also cotton bags. What about when you go to sleep? When you go to sleep, what do you use to cover your body? No. What do you use to cover your body when you go to sleep? Starts with letter B. And then letter L. The one that you use when you go to sleep, when you feel cold, what do you use to cover?
Blanket.
Very good, Tonam. Blanket. That's B-L-A-N-K-E-N-T. What about the one that you use on your head when you sleep? When you sleep, what do you use to?
Pillow.
Pillow. Very good. Pillow. P-I-L-L-O-W. What else, class? Clothes, we have t-shirt.
Towel.
Towel, yes, this one is towel. We have dress, we have t-shirt, socks. What else? Okay, I think that's all. So those are the examples of an object that is made from the cotton plants, okay? All right, let's proceed to the next material. Straw. So straw is a stalk of cereal cereal plants that have been dried. So what objects are made of straw? This one is a basket. Okay, what other objects, class? Can you give me another object which is made from the cereal plants or straw? So this one is basket. B-A-S-K-E-N-T, basket. What else?
Rope.
Rope, very good. Who said rope? Who said?
Tamlung.
Oh, very good, Tamlung, rope. Good job. What else? Think, think, and think. Basket, rope. Ah, you can use their dictionary. Where's your dictionary, class? Do you still have your dictionary? Hat. Okay, very good. Hat. The hat usually used by the farmers, right? Class, you can get your dictionary. Your Thai, your Pasa Thai to Pasa Angkit dictionary. You can try to look. So we have basket, we have rope, and we have hat. Okay, I think that's all. Okay, now let's proceed to the next material. Leather, leather. So we can get leather from the skin of animals such as crocodiles and ostriches. What objects are made of leather? Oh, so what are those materials, class? Or what are those objects that is made from the leather? So we have bag.
Shoes.
Yes, shoes. So we have bag. We have shoes. And this one we have wallet. Okay, what else? What about the one that we use on our hips? The one that we use in our hips starts with letter B.
Jacket.
Oh, jacket, yes. There's also a leather jacket. Very good. What about this one? I will show you. What do you call this one?
Sofa.
No, this one.
Belt.
Belt, very good, Hushi. Belt, that's B-E-L-T. All right, so these are the things, or these are the objects that are made from the skin of an animal like crocodile and ostriches. Okay, do you understand? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Class, do you understand? Yes, I
Yes,
do. No, I don't.
I do.
I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay, very good. Now, let's try to read. Mukmai, can you read this one?
We get wood, rubber, cartoon, and straw from plant wood. We can get wood from trees. What objects are made of wood?
Okay, what are the objects? Object alay. Mukmai.
Chair, table.
Okay, very good. Next, I'm gonna call Ang Pao. Ang Pao, can you read this?
ไม่ได้บอก
is
อ๋อ
ดัง
Okay, who wants to help Ang Pao to read? Okay, I'm gonna call
ขอ
Tonam.
ดิขออ่านเอง
Can you read this part, Tonam?
เต้ให้ลูกดูหน่อยสิคุณครูบอกว่าอะไรก็
Tonam, turn on your microphone, please. Rubber,
Rubber come from rubber.
trees,
Tree what
objects made
ดูให้ตัวเอง
made of rubber.
Okay, what are the objects? Objects alive. What are the objects? Tire. What else?
อีเลเซอร์
Laser.
Okay, what else? And gloves, Shemai. All right. Next, what about photo? Photo, can you read this part right here? Cotton.
cotton crumb for cotton pens we use cotton to make
Clothes.
clothes.
Okay, what are the other objects made from cotton plants? Photo. What are the other objects? What are the other objects? Pan Pan, do you want to help? Okay, who wants to help photo? So we have blanket, we have pillow, we have clothes, we have pants, dress, and t-shirts, okay? All right, next, I'm gonna call Wushi. Can you read this part? Straw.
Store is
Stock.
store of
Cereal.
cereal pen that have been
Dried.
dried. What
Objects.
objects are made of straw?
Okay, what other objects? Wushi, what other objects? Me, alay. Me, what? Bus. Basket, hat, rope. Okay. All right, now let's proceed to the next one, leather. What about ivy? Leather.
Leather. We can gets
Leather.
leather from the skin of animal
Such as
such as
crocodiles
crocodiles and
and ostriches.
ostriches. What objects are
Made.
made of leather?
Okay, what object, ID? Object alay. We have what? Bag, what else? We have wallet. We have belt. We have jacket. Okay. All right, so kids, that's all for today about materials. So I'm going to give you a homework and I will send it to Google Classroom, okay? All right, so next week, don't forget, we will have a chapter 2 test. So study your science workbook, chapter 2, okay? All right, so that's all for today. Thank you, students.
Thank you,
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, bye-bye. Oh, yes,
Next
see
week
you.
rồi.
teacher.